Hello, my name is Damon.
And I am Andrew.
And this is the Over and Underrated podcast.
And today we're going to be talking about lifting, the different muscle groups and the different exercises that goes with them. So first one, we're going to start off with everyone's favorite legs. Overrated or underrated?
I mean, it really depends on what kind of muscle group we're talking about with the legs. I mean, personally, I think quads make or break a leg. And even I feel like calves are one of those muscle groups that are so genetic that it's almost like no matter how hard you work, they'll only get to a certain point and you can't really break past that. So I feel like calves are a little bit overrated, but quads and even hamstrings and everything else, I feel like you can build those up really well.
Yeah, definitely. Calves are the hardest muscle group, I think, to work out and actually grow as a unit. But I think definitely legs are underrated. A lot of people call them overrated because everyone's too sissy to hit legs. But
exactly. If you got a big booty, ladies will love you.
Oh yeah.
It's underrated. Ladies love big booties on men. I promise you.
All the girls stare at Ben Ritchie's butt.
I promise you, it's real. It's real. Okay. I think one of the most overrated leg exercises. I don't know. Maybe just doing.
I'm a leg guy. I like hitting legs. I probably hit legs once a week.
No, I definitely love hitting legs. I can't think of a single.
Probably my least favorite would probably be leg extensions.
Leg extensions.
Hurt.
I like they work well.
Yeah, they do.
I think one of the worst, the ones that I hate the most, but also kind of love the most, is lunges. Barbell, on a Smith machine. Machine barbell lunges. They're nice, especially for your quads, dude.
They're really nice. They really work out your quads. Have you ever done? So I take a big, thick rubber 45-pound plate. I put it on the ground, and then I get a 100-pound dumbbell, and I put my feet together, and I do sissy squats on them. I go down and do sissy squats on them.
Yeah, no, those are nice.
Those things, they are a painkiller, but they work out your legs so good.
I feel like maybe one of the more underrated leg exercises would be I don't know. It might be glute kickbacks. I like glute kickbacks. I know they're kind of goofy, and if you see somebody doing them, you'll probably look a little bit goofy, but I don't know. I think they work, especially if you do them right, and especially if you hold your leg at the top and everything. It can work your glutes nice. But yeah. Next is push muscle groups. Let's go triceps, overrated or underrated?
Triceps? I think triceps are overrated, and the reason I say that is because I think it's I can't build my tricep that big.
Dude, I think triceps are insane because I feel like whenever people commonly mistake getting big arms with doing bicep curls and just spamming bicep curls, and I think you can get really nice peaks, or you can even really build the long head of the bicep. But no matter what, that'll never ever compare to building the heads of the tricep, just because the tricep makes up so much of the arm. From what I saw, I believe it's 2/3 of the arm is the tricep. So I mean, man, I think tricep is really kind of underrated when it comes to the arm world of working out.
Yeah.
Or even forearms. Forearms are nice.
I think definitely forearms are the most passed up. People don't hit forearms, but I think triceps are second to that. I have a feeling, but a good forearms, probably one of my favorite parts of the arm to hit. Mm-hmm. I love hitting forearms.
Yeah, no, I think forearms are really nice, especially if you hit them separately, but a lot of people don't. I know I skip out on them a lot, but I mean, there is no beating good forearms. There really isn't. I mean, I don't know. I feel arm-wise, though, I love the tricep. I love tricep. Definitely think it's underrated. Yeah, you can't,
although I like arms, I'm bicep.
Oh, no.
But it all works out the same.
Yeah. No, I think bicep's definitely one of my probably my favorite muscle groups to hit, but I don't know. Just pull day in general. Pull day is a good day.
Pull day is a good day.
Yeah.
All right, next up is back exercises. Hitting back.
Dude, I feel back's one of the most it's not legs in the sense that you hit it and you feel it and it burns and it's annoying you out of that, but back's just one of those muscle groups where it's so annoying because it's it's the weirdest feeling. I feel you can never get any sort of feeling you can with doing barbell rows or even dumbbell rows, or I mean just some sort of row. I mean even lat pull downs. There's There's no feeling like it.
I love lat pull downs.
Lat pull downs.
Definitely with back though. My biggest thing with back is back is so critical that you do the correct form. Because if you don't do the correct form, you're gonna mess it up. I was taught deadlifting the wrong way. So like for 5 years of my life when I started lifting, I was deadlifting. Because deadlift, you're supposed to use back and legs. I was using all back. Strictly back. And then I was doing like 315 pounds just back. It murdered my back and my back hurts. But like back, you really have to emphasize on doing the correct form and not too much weight. But definitely deadlift for back, I think, is a very underrated back workout. Yeah. Because a lot of people think it's just legs. I think deadlift is an underrated back workout.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's why, like, even on people's pull days, you'll see them doing deadlift versus doing them on leg days. Because, I mean, deadlift really does work your back a lot, and especially lower back. But one of my favorite lower back exercises to do is back extension, or like
back extension?
Yeah, something like that. But, I mean, no, man, when you're on after the first set, I mean, it's game over from there. You'll absolutely feel it tearing your back up. But like, dude, it's nice. It's nice. But even like lats, I feel like, I don't know, maybe lats are a little bit overrated when it comes to the back. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, having like a nice lat spread is
growing lats is so hard to grow lats.
Yeah. Especially to get like the wings and stuff like that. Like that's crazy hard. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like back, it's definitely, it gets the love it deserves, but I don't feel like people work it enough. So I'm going to say it's rated, but people kind of underrated a little bit in the sense of working it. Yeah. Next up is some final push movements, like chest. I feel like chest is like, I mean, I wouldn't say it's overrated, because if you're a guy and you have a nice chest, I mean, anybody can see your chest through your shirt. Like, especially, having a nice chest is great.
Having a nice chest is awesome, but chest is definitely, I think, way overrated. People get to the gym like all week and they hit chest.
Grind
like, all
chest.
Week. Like, people are just so into hitting chest and buys. Mm-hmm. They just love hitting those.
They forget about everything else.
But having a nice chest is really good, and a good chest workout is push-ups. Push-ups are insane. Like, people are like, oh, push-ups, whatever. Mm-hmm. You go bench 225, but push-ups really help out with the chest. Mm-hmm. I'd definitely say chest is overrated, considering that everyone hits it all the time, but it's a really key workout to have.
No. Yeah. Push-ups, and even I find at the end of push days, just to really like finish off your chest, doing dips, chest dips are insane. Oh, there's so like I don't know, you can do as much bench press as you want, and like there will never be a feeling like just pushing to like death with chest dips. I don't know, like you'll just feel your whole tit kind of blow up a little bit, but like, I mean it, like seriously, it shreds. It shreds everything, and like you feel like you're gonna have a heart attack and fall over. Yeah, it's awful. But yeah, no, and even shoulders are nice, and I don't know. I think shoulders, they get the love they deserve. I think they're rated.
I think they do too. People have a pretty decent amount, because shoulder comes into the chest, also gives you a nice, little trap up here that everyone likes to see all the time. But I'd say shoulders are rated.
Oh yeah, I agree. Now we're going to go do some interviews. We are here with Mr. Hallahan, gym expertise. I have a question for you. What is the most overrated and underrated exercise?
Oh, great question. I'd have to say the most overrated exercise would be calf raises. For sure. I feel like there's a lot of other exercises out there that you can do to compensate for big calves and, that kind of muscular group. Most underrated lift would be hang cleans, for sure. It's all about explosion, power. It's a really good full body workout.
What is the most overrated, most underrated muscle group out to work?
Okay, most overrated muscle group to work out is definitely forearms. Like whenever I go into the gym and I see people doing forearm curls, I mean, there's a minor eye roll. I would never do that, because it's great that you're just in there. It's awesome. I'm happy that anyone's there. I've never made fun of what anyone's doing. But like honestly, if you lift heavy enough weight, you're gonna work your forearms anyway. And the most underrated, I mean, it's got to be legs. I mean, everybody likes to have the top beach muscles and stuff, but like legs are like the only muscle that if you work it hard enough, you're going to feel like you want to puke. So I think it takes a lot out of you to want to do that. And most people don't want to pay that price.
Thank you. What is your least favorite and favorite workout to do at the gym?
All right. So my least favorite workout are just straight up squats. Squats is an exercise that requires like a lot of energy, a lot of focus, a lot of care, and it's just like it's a full body workout, and it's a tough one, and that's why it's my least favorite. It's probably one of the most beneficial workouts that you can do, because it does activate and engage like so many different muscle groups, but it's definitely one of my least favorite to do. I would say one of my favorite workouts is burnouts, bicep burnouts. So you just take like a preacher curl, and you just stack like 5-pound weights on the end of it, and you keep going, and you take a stack of 5 off each time, and you get such a good pump like in your biceps. It's like a good feeling that you get from the workout, and it's how I end my bicep workout. So like when I'm done working out with my biceps for the day, like doing that one last like gives you like such a good pump, and like makes your workout just like feel so good. So that's definitely one of my favorites.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Over
And Under
podcast.